Hello, Shadrach here with a brief video going over the patch 11.1.5 bug that was introduced to Aldrachi Reaver for Havoc. This bug does also apply to Vengeance, but I'm just focusing on how it impacts Havoc and everything around that. So, basically what the bug is, let me build up my souls here. Again, multiple Reaver Slaves. So this bug is related to using multiple Reaver Slaves, and in a way where this was not previously an issue. So, if I throw my Reaver Slave, and looking at my target, I Chaos Strike, which applies a stack of Reaver's Mark, and then I Blade Dance, I throw another one, and now, previously, when I press Chaos Strike here, this would turn into a 2 stack of Reaver's Mark, doing 12% increased damage. That is no longer the case. You'll also notice, despite the duration here, that it's going to fall off about now. That is because it falls off with the duration of the original Reaver's Mark that you apply. It doesn't refresh the duration, despite visually showing that it does. This causes you to have a significantly lower uptime on Reaver's Mark when you're using glaives back-to-back. Instead of having 6% increased damage, or rather, instead of having 12% increased damage, you're only having 6% increased, which was previously not the case, specifically in M+ and Cleave scenarios where this really matters. And it is just a massive hindrance to the playstyle in general, especially when you're specifically trying to funnel into a target. The best way to play around this is to apply your Reaver's Mark to a different target to force swap it and not cause any issues of not having it up. The problem is, if you do lose your Reaver's Mark, you no longer have Wounded Quarry, which means you're no longer funneling damage into a target, which is a significant DPS loss. This is usually somewhere from 8 to 10% of your overall in a key, and you don't generate the souls from it. So as well as having lower Reaver's Mark uptime and doing less Wounded Quarry damage, you're also going to generate less souls, causing you to get even less Reaver's Marks. In general, this is just a massive issue. It makes a spec so bad that I don't really think you should consider playing Aldrachi Reaver in Mythic Plus at this time, until this is fixed. In raids, this is a less impactful bug, because if I go to the dummy, and I do the rotation the other way, and this would be where you Blade Dance first and Chaos Strike second, it will apply 2 stacks. And if I do the bug again, or if let's say I don't do the bug this time, let's say I Chaos Strike first, and then I Blade Dance. It refreshes it, and this should function like normal when done this way. It will not break like when you use multiple single. And now it has a single stack up, and if I do Blade Dance into Chaos Strike here, I can replace that with a 2 stack, and again, it won't fall. So in single target, if you intentionally Blade Dance first, this is not as big of an issue as it is in Mythic Plus. So in raids, you could still play Aldrachi, albeit altering your gameplay and eating a DPS loss doing so because you have to specifically hold it for Blade Dance now to Blade Dance first. And you can never benefit from extra fury if the Aldrachi hits. The problem is, in this current raid, there's exactly one pure single target fight, and you cleave and funnel on every other boss. Belsguard is, I think, hands down better to play right now in keys. It is arguable which is better in raid, though you can really play either. Just be aware of what the bug is, how it functions, and it's something that you should try to play around so that you're not running into the issue and dropping your Reaver's Mark. I just wanted to add on, due to how impactful of an issue this is currently, and us not knowing how long it could possibly take to get fixed, or whether this is even necessarily what they consider a bug, I will be making another video as a quick Belsguard guide for Mythic Plus, so people have that as an option to swap to. Wowhead guide rotation pages are also updated for it, and I recommend the low mover builds. I will link the other YouTube video in the description for that Mythic Plus guide, which I will be getting put out around the same time as this video. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate all the support. Please leave a like and a follow if you enjoy this kind of content. I appreciate all the support I get on my channel. Thanks.